How's your night? First night baby in the house.
Sleepless.
To enjoy some good 月子餐. I think that's got like scalloping and ganbei and stuff.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And I think there's some kind of fish soup.
Yeah, this is really good.
The postpartum month is very important in the Chinese culture, where the mother is supposed to get plenty of rest with a rich and nutritious diet, as well as some weird traditions that I won't pretend to understand. This is to make sure that she recovers well from giving birth. We call it 坐月子. Some families hire professional postpartum nannies, or 月嫂, who comes to stay at home for the month, and she would cook specific food for the mother and take care of the baby at night so the mother can get some sleep. Some places even have centers where the mothers go to and get pampered with good food while the nurses take care of the babies. We rather take care of the baby ourselves, but I do want mommy to get some good nutrition. I don't think I can cook all the large variety of food myself, and there really is no such service provider near us where we live. So I decided to purchase a postpartum meal plan to be delivered to us, 月子餐. Basically 28 days of food freshly cooked in weekly batches, frozen, and shipped to us by Second Day Express from California. So every week the carrier brings 2 big boxes right to our doorstep. Each box comes well packaged. There's a lot of insulation material to go through to keep the contents well frozen. Inside the 2 big boxes are 7 smaller packages, 1 for each day of the week. I usually put them into our freezer and take one out the night before to defrost. The package has a label on it, listing all the dishes inside. All the different dishes are frozen and packaged separately, with a label on it. There are also some ice packs in it to ensure they stay frozen during transport. For breakfast, there's always some kind of porridge or congee, paired with some sort of egg. I usually heat them up with the microwave because I'm lazy in the morning. Each day there are 2 dessert dishes, so I serve one of them with breakfast. These are usually plenty enough to start the day. For lunch, there's rice and vegetable, which varies every day. I usually use a steamer to heat this up. There's always bass soup for lunch, which I assume because it's good for you postpartum. I heat this up on the stove. Then there's always an entree for lunch. Today, we have braised pork feet, 红烧猪脚. Dinner's pretty similar. Always some kind of rice and vegetable. For dinner entree today, we have a special chicken soup, 乌骨鸡汤. The difference from lunch is instead of the fish or bass soup, in the 3rd and 4th week, there's always sesame oil chicken, 麻油鸡. For the first week right after birth, there's pork liver soup instead, 猪肝汤. And for the 2nd week, there's sesame pork kidney, 麻油腰花. Mommy usually likes to have her 2nd dessert of the day late at night before her last breastfeeding. Each day there's also some sort of tasty drink, enough to fill up 2 cups. During the 1st week, there's also an additional bag of Chinese herb or medicine soup every day.
So how much does this all cost?
It's a little over $3,000 for the 4 weeks at the time of this video, and this is actually the 2nd time we ordered this. The first time being 2 years ago with my first baby. This works out to be about $110 per day. Being relatively frugal people, I do think this is quite expensive. Can I source all the ingredients and cook them myself for much cheaper? Of course I can. But do I have the time and energy to while taking care of the newborn, let alone another toddler, and also make it palatable? Whether the meal plan is worth it or not is subjective, but my wife finds the food quality to be good and plentiful, and I personally feel it's just plain convenient that I don't need to leave the house. I'm grateful that I'm currently in a financial position to do this, and hopefully it will make a difference in mommy's continual well-being.